Ever wonder why the foundation of a website is so crucial? Why does the world of web development place such an emphasis on hosting and domain? Think about it. Every house needs a piece of land to be built upon, doesn't it? In the same vein, a website requires a domain and hosting to exist in the digital realm. So how does one go about procuring these essential building blocks for a website? It's quite simple, really. The first step involves choosing the right web host. Like a plot of land, a web host provides the space for your website to reside. It's the physical location of your website on the internet, an online storage center that houses all the information, images, videos, and other content that your website holds. It's imperative to choose a reliable web host, which can offer the best performance, security, and services for your specific needs. Once you've selected a web host, the next step is to choose a domain name. This is like the address of your house. It's what people type into their web browser to find your website. It's unique to your website and must be registered with a domain name registrar, which is essentially an organization that manages the reservation of internet domain names. After the domain name's chosen, it's time to register it. This is where the domain name registrar comes in. You'll need to provide them with some basic contact information and then pay a fee to secure your domain name for a set amount of time, typically a year. Remember, a domain name's not a one-time purchase. It's more of a lease which needs to be renewed periodically. The final step is to connect your domain name to your web host. This is done by updating the DNS, domain name system settings of your domain name to point to your web host. The DNS is like the phone book of the internet. It translates human-friendly domain names into IP addresses that computers use to identify each other on the network. So, to recap, a website cannot function without a domain and hosting. The process of acquiring these involves 4 main steps: choosing a web host, selecting a domain name, registering that domain name, and finally, connecting the domain name to the web host. Remember, a reliable web host and a well-chosen domain name are crucial elements in the success of a website. They are the foundation upon which the digital home of your business or personal project is built. So invest time in making these decisions, as they will significantly impact your website's performance, accessibility, and overall online presence.